Hello everyone, this is Wenjie Wang from Brandeis University. Today I'm going to talk about the impact of price floor to our economy by going through its definition, graph, and real-world example. Price floor, by its definition, is the minimum price imposed by a government on a particular product or service. A good example may be the price floor for agricultural products in wealthy countries like the United States. The United States government tried to protect the farmers from fluctuating prices during the Great Depressions around 1930s by setting price supports for corn and peanuts. Let's look at two graphs on peanuts. In the unregulated market for peanuts, the peanuts are sold at the equilibrium price of 800 with a quantity of 20. Later on, aiming to support farmers and encourage them to continue growing peanuts, the government passes a price floor of 1,000 with the initial effect of moving PE up to P prime. The increase in price always leads to decrease in quantity demanded for normal goods like peanuts in this case. At point P prime, the quantity demanded is half of the quantity demanded at the equilibrium price. The purpose of this regulation is to benefit producers, as I mentioned before, so we need to compare the producer surplus. As I shown in the graph on the left, producer surplus is the area below the market price and above the supply curve. That's how much producer gets. In our graph, the producer surplus before price regulation is area 456. The producer surplus after is the area 246, along with the deadweight loss of 3 and 5. In the end, the producer gains surplus of area 2 minus area 5. Then how would we determine whether producer is better off or worse off? We could compare area 2 and area 5. If area 2 is bigger than area 5, producer is better off, otherwise they are worse off. How would we know which area is bigger? Let's draw two graphs of extreme cases, an inelastic supply and demand curve on the left, and an elastic one on the right. In inelastic graph, we can easily tell area 2 is greater than area 5, which means the producers are better off. In elastic graph, it's hard to compare due to my drawing, but if I draw both curves flat enough, by theory, area 5 is supposed to be greater than area 2, and the producers are worse off. Based on our calculations, area 2 in my graph is 2,000. Area 5 is 1,000. Apparently, area 2 is bigger than area 5 by 1,000. Thus, the producer is better off by 1,000. On the other hand, the consumers are hurt because they lost area 2 and area 3, with a combination of 3,000. After 1973, the government stopped buying the surplus and simply granted farmers a target price. If the average market price for peanuts fell below the peanuts target price, the government paid the difference. If, for example, the peanuts had a market price of $3 per unit, and the target price is $4 per unit, the government would simply give farmers a payment of $1 for each unit they sold. Farmers would thus receive the market price of $3 plus a government payment of $1 per unit. This policy simply acted as a kind of price floor.